Friday the 23rd, the day after Thanksgiving, and we're looking at a chart of S&P 500. What a week! What a difference a week makes. Today the market went up solid 18 points up, and in a short abbreviated session, this was only 4 hours of trading. It went up 18 points. The bulls came in and pushed this thing up here. As a result, the market is in a confirmed uptrend according to IBD, Investors Business Daily. That's what I read, and that's what everything is indicating here today. And this was the day here on Friday last week. This hammer that you can see was a confirmed bottom here after this selling. This was a selling after the election day, 11th on Wednesday. This was another selling on that Friday and a weekend rest, and then again some more selling till we hit that hammer on last Friday. And what in the between was happening is here that this market was selling off, but the VIX was not moving, and we were very suspicious that this kind of a selling is just a temper tantrum, that the Wall Street was angry about the post-election results, and as a result the market was in a downtrend, but it accelerated that trend and it started selling stocks and pushing everything down, and it went to a capitulating bottom here, and then it just finished that, and we started now going up here today. On 2 days ago, Monday, we crossed that 200-day moving average, which was good, and now we really pulled away from this, so burning away like a rocket booster. And you can see that same kind of a pattern took place here on June the 1st. We had a capitulative bottom, then we have a burning big huge candle start pulling up, and guess what happened after that? 4 months of upturns and a steady climb till October the 5th, and then from that October 5th the decline has really started here coming down in the market. So 4 or 5 months of a bull market that we had here. Also the same thing happened here back in December, and we hit that 200-day moving average in 200-day, and we were below that, and then we crossed that over in 3-4 months of this uptrend, and then a solid downtrend here in May. But now look at it the same way. This pattern repeats, this whole thing repeats over and over again, and nothing has changed here. So let's confirm that if this is uptrend, that we may have a bull run for another 3-4 months, and whatever time it may take, depending on how the things are resolved. If you want to look at some of the stocks here, we're going to take first thing first is Apple, and we're going to look at this thing has been sold off. This sell-off in Apple has been insane. Drove that from 705 to down to 505, 200 points. I mean, this was an insane amount of selling that took place here, and then it became really aggressive selling right here on after the election day. Post-election, gap down here and down again. I mean 40, 50, 60 points, and then it has to make they ran out of stock to sell basically, and that's what happened here. And a capitulative bottom came here on Friday, a gap up, and now a little bit constructive work to the side, and then we're now in a confirmed uptrend on Apple. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart I drew, and I was posting it online today. This is what 15-minute chart looks like. Capitulative bottom here at 505, a gap here, solid gap above the, and then we started going here sideways during this week. This was Monday here. This is 2 days, and then today we clearly broke that trend and hit 572 pivot, and then we're going sideways. Hopefully next week we're going to see another plunge to the upside, and I don't know how much would we cover here, but more likely let's look at it here. The next levels would be right around here 580 and all that, because 583 is that 200-day moving average which is sitting there, and this will run into some reverse some kind of a let's see what happens here, some kind of resistance. But this selling has been steep, and there's not much resistance on the left because this is all selling. This is selling here, this is selling, so this thing can really take off, and what we will be there is to capture all of that move that we have lost. So we are going to be back into that as well. Some of the other leading stock that I want to bring it to your attention is Google, which has not done very well here, and we have a little bit time here. It is just sitting there above that 200-day. Dow Jones, and then some more stocks here. There's so much stuff that is I can't cover it here today, but let's cover it. One more, PCLN here, and I think what basically it did here, it is also moving up a little bit. PCLN, it is breaking out up here, and now 641, that's what it is now. So that is all for today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow or next week.